It's a speed round, y'all. Yes, it is. Hey guys, hey, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I am Mark, and this is SmokeySteveAndMarc. Oh, yes it is. Hey, welcome back. Ah, is it great to see you? How are you? How was your weekend? Ours was again pretty low key, you know, but we don't mind it. We like it like that, right? I don't know, we do. Actually, it was kind of busy. Yesterday we were busy all day. We were just getting like stuff done around the house, and we did some cooking, stuff like that. So far the weather's been cooperative. We had a few little snow squalls, but nothing real major. I was able to get outside to make a snowman. What? Yeah, I did. And, I don't know. We are supposed to get some bad weather overnight, though, just in time for a rush hour tomorrow morning. So who knows? Who knows? Here in the valley, like where we're at, literally it could be 1 inch or it could be 2 feet. We never know. I mean, it's just always a mystery, but it's all good. You know, it is winter after all. And speaking of winter, oh, am I bummed out. I had such a cool video planned for today. Actually, I've had it planned for a little while. We were going to make terrariums, you know. It's the middle of winter. I got the winter blues. I'm kind of sick of it. And I'm like, let's do something springy. Let's do something summery. Let's like grow something or do something. Terrariums are so much fun. But because of our lovely postal system, all the materials still haven't arrived in the mail. They were supposed to be here last Tuesday, and they're still not here. And all I get is, we're very sorry, your packages are delayed. Story of my life recently, right? I mean, it is a little frustrating. I mean, this has been going on for quite some time now, and when I talk to the postmaster, when we go to the post office box, you know, he's kind of running out of, I guess, excuses, you would say, of why things are running late. It was all blamed on COVID at first, and then it was blamed on COVID and the lack of employees they had, because they had a lot of employees out. And I guess, you know, I imagine that's still what's going on now, but it's been since October, really, and we still have 9 packages that are coming to us, and the oldest one being from October 29th. So that's a long time. It really is. Some mail comes right away, and some mail takes months and months. So I'm really hoping my package for the terrarium video comes like in the next day or two. I think it will. I hope it will. So we're going to do that next week. So I was thinking, my goodness, what are we going to do? Kind of last minute, because I was still hoping it would arrive Saturday or Sunday, and it didn't. So last minute, I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'll just do next week's video this week, and we'll do this week's video next week. Get it? You're following me? I hope you are, because I'm not. I'm totally confused. Anyway, what we're doing today is a project speed round. Oh yeah, I have 4 projects for you that we're going to do in 20 minutes or less. I mean, you know, we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna do my best anyway. Well, actually, if you're watching this now, you probably know if it's 20 minutes or less. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. All right. So, what are we gonna start with? I have my list here ready to go, and we have 4. Should I tell you what they all are? No. Let's do it as we do it, okay? All right, so let's get right on to our first project. So, like I said, you know, and I'm so tired of the winter and everything, and I'm really summer dreaming here and everything, and since I couldn't do the video I wanted to do, why don't we embrace the winter? Let's embrace it. Let's honor it. Let's have fun with it. And let's go outside and make a snowman. But not just any snowman. We're gonna make a ghost snowman, all right? So let me get my my winter coat and my scarf and everything and get all ready, and let's go outside, okay? All right. right, have my winter coat on, my gloves, my scarf. Let's go visit Oscar and make a ghost man, all right? Perfect timing. You guys want to feed Oscar too? All right, I got his food ready. Let's go. Now watch when I open the door. It's so adorable. Well, hello. Are you hungry? Okay. Okay. Here we go. All for you. Oh, boy.
Bizarre.
Okay.
It's a
Little chilly out, right?
Little chilly out. Yes.
All right, so I decided to do this because for those of you who are friends of mine on Facebook, of ours on Facebook, we put the post up about it, about the ghost snowman, and everybody went crazy over it, and I got quite a few requests to make one into a video. So you know me, trooper me, we're gonna do it now, all right? Come on. It's so fun, it's so easy. So, really, now, the first thing you need, obviously, is snow. And this snowman is made at nighttime because it's a ghost, right? All right, so the only thing you need here, just get yourself a shovel, and we're going to start mounding up our snow, okay? You don't have to make balls like you would in a snowman. We're just going to pile it up, and pile it up until you have a mound like this. Okay? Kind of like a volcano in a way, huh? But we're going to turn it into a ghost right now. So, for that, glow sticks. Oh, yeah, love these things. Love them. All right. Just like so, okay? Now, when you have your mound like this, all you're going to do at the very top are put 2 little eyeballs in. There. Check it out. And there. And then just do a little circle. Circle, circle. And you have yourself a ghost snowman. And you guys, you get extra points if you face your ghost to your neighbor's house. All right, let's go back inside, okay? It's kind of cold. Wasn't that fun? Oh, that was so fun. Oh my gosh, and what a perfect winter activity, right? I really, the kids would love to do that. I mean, I think so. But, and you know what? There are so many different ways to do it, too. I mean, check out this. I mean, I was blown away with some of these pictures, right? Pretty cool. I don't know. I think it was super fun. All right, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're doing a speed round here, right? So we're on project number 2. What are we going to do? Let me think. All right, so since I wanted to do the terrariums this week and couldn't, I had a little project that kind of went along with the terrariums, okay? And that is the garden orbs that you see behind me, all right? So that's what I'm going to show you next, all right? So, you know what? Let me get all set up here, maybe get changed, and I'll see you in a split second. All right, we are back. Oh, yes. So for this project, I'm going to show you how I made the moss orbs that I have behind me here, okay? Now, these are really simple to make and so much fun. And you know what? You could use them like to decorate a mantle, or you could hang them from the ceiling like I did. You could put them out on your porch in the springtime. You can even make large ones and put them out in your garden. They look so why not? Awesome. So, now let's get started, okay? All right. So, for this project, you will need moss, of course, and this here is a bag that I got at the dollar store. Now this, they also call this reindeer moss, Spanish moss, and then I have regular, this they call reindeer moss. This is like the green that feels almost damp, you know, and this is the Spanish moss here. You could use any type of moss you want. You can even mix them up if you'd like to, all right? For our demo, I did both kinds back there, as you can see. For our demonstration today, we are going to use the Spanish moss, okay? Now, you'll also need a ball of some sort. Now, obviously, you could use styrofoam balls. It's the easiest thing, least expensive to use. You can use any size you want. You could also use regular balls, like these squishy balls here. I got a bunch of these, and like half of those are made with just these regular little squishy balls that I got at the dollar store. So any type of round ball will work, okay? You'll also need some glue. Now I'm using regular tacky glue today. So what I wanted to tell you was I tried all different types of glue just so I could, you know, tell you the easiest way to do it. I did try to use hot glue on it, and it worked very well, but it took 3 times the amount of time. So the way I'm going to show you today, for me, was the easiest and the quickest and the most fun way to do it, okay? So you'll need some glue, and I'm using tacky glue, all right? You could use Mod Podge too. That'd be totally fine. No need to use E6000 or permanent glue for this. As a matter of fact, if you're using styrofoam, the E6000 will actually eat into the styrofoam, okay? So definitely use tacky glue, all right? So some additional things, some twine if you want to hang them from the ceiling, and that's about it, all right? So let me get a box will be very helpful for this, okay, to keep everything nice and contained. So the first thing we're going to do is open up our moss, and we're going to empty it into a little box or a container. Tupperware container will be just perfect for this. And then it comes in like a clump, and there are some big pieces, so I like to separate them as best as possible, even rip some of them apart, all right? Make it as loose as possible for this, all right? And that's just about perfect. And I have it all down in there and kind of to one side a little bit, okay? Now, next, fun. Let's see. We'll use the styrofoam one to show, okay? So we're going to take our glue, and I have it in my little applesauce container here, you know. Always recycle, always, you know. All right. And we're going to paint it, all right? All right. So here we go. This is, all right, we'll just do half to show you. All right, so that's what you want. All right. Move this aside here because I can just tell I'm going to spill it. All right, and now we're going to get our box, and we're just going to plop our ball into it. Now, wipe your hands off at this point. If you don't, you're going to have moss stuck all over your hands, and it is frustrating. All right, so now we have it in there like that, and we're just going to kind of bring it up, around, all around it. I'll just do it and show you. Here we go. There we go. All around, just like so. This is so fun to do. So easy. All right, so now you have it like kind of attached like that, okay? Now you can kind of look at it and see where else you need to put some moss, okay? And now we're going to squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it, adding more moss as you need. Oh, I only did half. I'm like, why is it sticking on the other half? Okay, I only did half. All right, so now you have it like so, okay? Now, it's a little, you know, rough. There's some little, you know, stuff hanging off and all that. Don't worry about it, okay? We're going to fix that later. Now, we're just going to set this aside, and we're going to let it dry, okay? Now, you can put a little fan on it. It'll dry faster, but tacky glue dries pretty quickly. So, in about an hour, you'll be set, okay? So I have this one ready to go here for you, okay? And at this point, we're just going to trim off some of the excess. Now, you don't want it to be like an exact circle. I think part of the rustic charm of these is that, you know, you're going to have some moss hanging off of it, you know? After all, they are orbs, and they are made out of moss, right? And what does moss do? It, like, creeps and hangs, and that's kind of what we want to have these look like, all right? So that's pretty good right there. And basically, you are finished at this point. Now, you can do a couple things with this. Like, you can just use it as is by setting it, like I said, on a mantle, or you can put it up on like a little jar or on a candle holder or something, put it on a pedestal type of thing. Or we can hang it. And we can hang it. I mean, it's so simple to hang it. And that, where did I put the... There it is, okay. And it's so simple to hang it. Here it is, here. Just get some twine. Got a piece cut already like this, okay? And this is where the hot glue comes in that makes your job 10 times easier, okay? So you can just tie yourself a knot, like so, and then do a second knot, okay? Just so you have something like, just so you have a little knot there, right? Put a little bit of hot glue. Let me grab some hot glue here. There we go. Okay. And we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right in the center. All right. And then we're going to put the knot down into the glue. And we're just going to hold it there, okay? And you're going to hold it there for about 5-10 seconds, just until it sets, okay? And then you have a hanging orb, like the ones back here. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if you're a little leery or don't have a hot glue gun, here's a little tip for you. Just take a paper clip, bend it in half, and break it so you have a little U there. Tie your string around the loop and just press the paper clip down into your ball, and it will hold just as well, all right? Oh my gosh. Well, that's all there is to it, okay? So easy and so cool too. Like, they make like an impact. Like, I really think they look cool. I got the inspiration from this when I was up at the garden shop. I was looking for some plants for the terrarium video, and they had these out, and they were so decorative, and they looked so cool. I'm like, oh, I gotta make these. So there you go. Orbs made out of moss. I hope you give it a try. I really do, okay? All right. Let me clear this up and we'll get on to our next thing here. All right. Okay. So what are we going to do next? We did that. We did that. Ooh, we did that. All right, I know what we're going to do next. By the way, I know this is a speed round. I'm like stopping the timer whenever we're not doing a project, you know, so I can just kind of like talk to you, you know. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I'm really anxious to see if I get 4 projects in under 20 minutes. I don't know. And anyway, all right, so for our next project, we're going to be playing in the snow again. Oh yeah, all right. And we have to go to the kitchen to do this. All right, so, come on, let's go. Okay, y'all, for this project, I'm so excited to share it because I am obsessed with this. Y'all, I think you probably remember we did maybe 1 or 2 other videos about ice dyeing. So super cool. I love it. I've been dyeing like everything in the house. I really have. But did you know that you can use snow in the same way? Yes, yes, yes. We are going to be doing some snow tie-dyeing right now. It's so great for the winter and so much fun for the kids too, all right? Let's get started. So, first of all, you will need some white or light-colored fabric items that you want to dye. I have like an old towel here. I have some socks. Oh yeah, socks work. You know, we already dyed masks, t-shirts, anything you want. So, for my little towel here, I just crumped it up and put it inside my container. Now, the container you need is going to be waterproof, okay? And then we need a little cooling rack. Now, that cooling rack I set up on top of some old yogurt containers just to kind of keep it up a little bit higher because I'm dyeing a lot today, okay? Now, let's see, we're going to do some socks today, too. Now, you can do these wet or you can do them dry. In fact, part of the fun of this is experimenting with different ways of doing it. How you tie them up or scrunch them up, whether or not you do them wet or dry, the amount of dye you use, it's so much fun. So I just twisted my socks and I'm just going to put them there like that. Okay, and let's see, our mask, I'm just going to leave him just like so. All right, and then my white t-shirt, I bundled him up and put some rubber bands around him and gave him a little twist there. So, we are ready to go. So next thing, you need snow. Oh yeah. It's pretty cold. Now, what you want to do is cover all your garments or your fabric up with snow. You can do it heavy, light, whatever way you want to do it. Just put it all on there and just make sure that most, if not all, of your fabric is covered, okay? Just like so. Ah, this is so cool! We're playing with snow inside. Oh, it's so cold. Okay. Woo! That's cold. Alright, so for the next step, we are going to dye. Now, for this, you need to have some powder dye. I'm using RIT dye here. Any powder dye will work, but I find RIT is pretty economical and they have fantastic colors, alright? And what we're going to do is simply sprinkle the dye on top of the snow. You can do that with a spoon, or you can just take your little thing and just kind of sprinkle it. I'm going to do him all blue, I think, this one. Okay, and where's our socks? Here they are. We'll do a multicolored sock here. I'm going to start with blue there. Okay, and let's see, I got some orange here, and we'll put that, let's see, I'm going to do the socks multicolored, so I'll put some there, and a good rule of thumb, a little goes a long way, okay? You may not think it, but it really does. So you're going to want to continue to cover all of your garments with all of the snow with your powder dye, and then walk away. Let it melt, all right? So you want all of the snow to completely melt all the way through till there's none left. Now, you can speed up this process. You could pop it into the oven on the very lowest setting. You could even set it in the window with some sun shining on it. You could even use a hair dryer. Again, part of the fun of this is experimenting in different ways of doing different things with it, and this is one of them. So, I'm going to pop mine into the oven, okay? And I will see you when this is all melted. Oh, good. Okay. All right. So, I pulled out our garments. All the snow was melted, and at this point, you need to run your garments under cool water until the water runs clear, okay? Now, powder dye needs heat for it to set. This is what we're going to do. After you rinse out your garment, put it in a Ziploc bag. If you don't have any Ziploc bags, just wrap it real tight in plastic wrap, okay? And we're going to seal it up, and we're going to pop this into the microwave for 1 minute, and then 1 minute longer. So, okay, 2 minutes, all right? You just want to let it heat up enough to let that powder set. Now, you'll see, it'll foam up and create a vacuum pressure in there and heat it all up. And really, after you're done with that, you are ready to go. Oh, yeah, check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Nice, huh? Oh my gosh, so when you take it out of the microwave, you are done. But I do recommend you toss it in the regular wash cycle, or maybe, wash it by hand if you want, just to get all the remaining dye that might leak out of it, okay? But super easy and super fun. Check it out. There's another t-shirt. We did all of our masks. Oh, socks, tie-dyed socks. How about my dish towel? I like how that turned out. So fun, so easy. I'm telling you, I'm dyeing everything in the house. Steve is almost ready to kill me, okay? So anyway, that was so much fun, but we have one more project left, right? And since we're in the kitchen, I think it's perfect if we get right to it. So let me do a little twirl and get right onto it, all right? All right? All right, so for our last project, oh yeah, this one's a delicious one. So it is Girl Scout cookie season, and I'm super excited. I love me some Girl Scout cookies, let me tell you. And I think everybody's favorite is probably the Thin Mint. Well, you at least like the Thin Mint, right? Okay, so I have the perfect hack to make our very own homemade Thin Mint cookies. And it only takes 2 ingredients and 10 minutes. For real. Trust me, all right? So, what do you need? Some Ritz crackers, oh yeah, and you want to get the hint of salt, okay? All right, and Andy's candies, yes, and that's it. So what I did was very, very easy. I took our Andy's candies and I unwrapped all of them, yes, and then we microwaved them in the microwave at 15-second intervals until it's nice and smooth, just like this. I swear I could spoon this right into my mouth, for real. Okay, I won't. All right. And now what we're going to do is dip them in. So we're going to use a fork. Now you can do this. You can use a fork, dip it, pull it out, okay? And then you want to scrape the bottom, get the excess chocolate off, and then take a toothpick and move it onto a baking sheet which you have lined with parchment, okay? And then you just want to repeat, 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 repeat. You know what I'm saying? All right, until you're all done. You guys, I was so surprised. I was skeptical. These are delicious, and they taste almost identical to a Thin Mint cookie, all right? You gotta give them a try, okay? I guess I got a lot of work to do here. Let me get these finished. And you know what? I'm glad this is the last project because I'm pooped and I'm going to have a whole plate of Thin Mint cookies to eat. So I'm going to go do that. Want to come? Come on. Okay. Woohoo! So, well, there you have it. 4 projects in 20 minutes or less. Pretty cool. Now, if I could just get the whole video to be 20 minutes or less would be great, right? I don't know, but hey, we had a lot of fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I mean, gosh, I have got some new clothes to wear. Awesome. Oh yeah. We have a snowman outside. We got some garden orbs. And we have, of course, some Thin Mint cookies. Oh man, I cannot wait. Oh, so thank you so much for spending your Monday evening with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you give 1, 2, 3, 4 of these projects a try. Hey, give them all a try, right? And if you do, shoot me a picture. I'd love to see your creations, okay? All right? If out of all of them, man, you gotta try these. I snuck one. I know I'm on OMAD, and I'm telling you I want to eat all these, but oh, wait. I did sneak one. They're good. And I'll tell you, I was surprised. They taste very good. And they're real easy, right? Oh my gosh. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful week, okay? And remember, please stay safe, stay well, but above all else, y'all, stay positive, all right? I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye. Cookies.